Good morning. It's Christina coming from the YMCA East Hampton Rec Center. I hope this morning finds you awesome and great, ready to work your core. We're going to do some flexibility, especially to release that core section. Oh gosh, this is, you would think by now I have this set, so just in case I'm repeating myself. Hi everybody, it's Christina Butcher here at the YMCA East Hampton Rec Center. Today's class right now we're going to focus on doing some core work. We're going to build in some flexibility as well as we go along. What I have in front of me right now is available to you on our website. It's our 31-day core challenge, and that's what I'm going to base today's class on. So you can find this challenge, you can download it, use it at home. Personally, I'm going to start it as of May 1st, and I'm going to jump on and I'm going to do it live with you guys. So you're more than welcome to do it with me then. If you saw it early and you started, that's great. It's not necessarily set to a month, but I personally am going to start it as of May 1st. You're more than welcome to do it at any time. Jump in and join when it's right for you. So today's class is going to go over the exercises because I'm sure we all call things a little bit differently. You'll find stuff on websites and everything has a different name. So I'm going to go over the exercises today as well as modifications that you can do that are right for you. Before we get started, my general disclaimer is keep in mind, I physically can't see you right now, so you have to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, do what's right for you. Acknowledge that inner coach and what that coach is telling you. If it hurts, don't do it. We also want to make sure you're not starting an exercise program without checking in with your doctor, confirming what you're allowed to do and what you should not do, what your contraindications might be. Keep us posted on feedback of what you need and how we can make sure that this time that we are not physically with you, you're still able to hit those goals until we are able to physically see you and talk to you in person. So keep the feedback coming. You have our emails. We can put things right here on this live Facebook page. With that being said, let's get started. So going off of our 31-day core challenge, the first exercise that we're going to do is a dead bug. I love dead bugs. I do them all the time. It's one of my favorite exercises to do, especially at first when we're getting warmed up. We want to truly engage the entire portion of our core. So we're going to do a 30-second hold on our dead bug. In order to do it, come on down onto your back. Let's take a minute to allow your back to acclimate to the fact that you're laying down. If you just took one of the other classes, your heart rate might be up, you're sweating a little bit. Just give yourself a chance to relax. Melt your shoulders down into the ground. From here, take your knees and bring them over your hips. And as they begin to shift, your lower back's going to want to move away from your mat. Engage that, push that down. Keep the knees over the hips as you keep your lower back. To make this harder, you begin to move the legs further away from the center of your body. To make it easier, you pull your knees a little bit closer in. So you have to find that healthy balance that's right for you right now, and let's hold. So we're going to do a 30-second hold. We're drawing our belly button in as tight as we can, and our focus is our lower back pushing down. Knees are pushed further away to make it easier, or closer up to make it harder. And we're holding. All right, we're almost there, halfway there. Your shoulders can be down and relaxed, or if you want, you can lift your arms up over your back. Reaching, engaging, squeezing. You're almost there. We have 5 more seconds to go on this 30-second dead bug hold. And good work. Let's hit our crunches. Second exercise for day 1 is our crunches. Option 1, your feet stay down on the ground. Option 2, they come up, you crisscross your ankles, or just allow them to come up. You have to pick what's right for you. Sensitive backs, it's usually recommended that your legs come up. Fingers to temples, tuck your chin in, draw your belly tight. Let's do 15 crunches. So you're drawing in as you come up. If you worked with me yesterday in my HIIT class, we did this beginning routine yesterday, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise for you. Notice my fingers are relaxed. I'm not pulling up on my head and my neck, and I'm squeezing in at the same time I'm rising. So keep in mind, if 15 is not right for you, you could stop at any time. For me, I have 4, 3, 2, and 1. So figure 4 crunches. We're going to take 1 foot up and over. Promise we'll do both sides. Crisscross and do your best to keep that knee that's up fully relaxed. Hips are square, so depending on your hip structure, your knee might be a little bit in. That's okay. Engage. Fingers back up, straight up crunches. So we're still crunching straight up. We're still keeping our shoulders square. What this knee did is we shifted that oblique
so that I can put a little bit more of a focus as I come up and over onto the oblique instead of the straight core. Chin is still tucking in, and we're only coming up as it's high as it's right for you. Remember, the fingers are just relaxed around your head and neck, and you're weightless through there. I got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and go ahead and flip-flop the legs. So take the other leg up and over, relax that knee away, do your best not to pull it in, and let's get right into those 15. So again, we're square through the shoulders. My gaze is either, it moves up and down, so I'm kind of shifting and allowing my body to come all the way through. If you have any discomfort through the head and neck, you can push your tongue to the roof of your mouth to relax through those nostrils. Draw the belly in and back as hard as you possibly can. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. To finish out day 1, we're going to do a reverse crunches. So really give a lot of focus to our lower abs. Level 1, hands stay down to the side. You make it harder by bringing your hands over your head. You want to keep the hands relaxed. So we're not using the hands for momentum. We're using the lower core. Don't care how high your feet go. I care about your knees. I want your knees to come in towards your shoulders, and I want your butt to lift up. But I'm relaxed through my upper body. I'm not squeezing. So pull in and lift your butt off the ground. So you make it harder by bringing your hands over your head, again, disengaging through the upper back and through your upper chest. Butt lifts, and it's knees to chest as high as you can get that butt. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, great job. Okay, you're technically done with day 1 of your 31-day challenge. Let's roll over and rock into day 2. So day 2, we're putting a focus on the plank position. I'm going to give you a lot of variations. We're going to do a 30-second hold. If you have your plank and you know, go right into it. Everybody else, come with the modifications. Elbows down, knees stay down. Time is going. From here, if you want to make it harder, you get up onto those toes. Check in with the glutes. We don't want them up high, and we don't want to be sagging down low. We want them engaged and activated. Elbows pulled back and in. Chest lifts, gaze goes up, and you want to feel that begin to shake. That's how you know you got it. Let's hold for 10 more seconds. Long spines, butt in line with those shoulders. We got 5, 3, awesome work. Second exercise, this is our side plank. So I'm going to take my arm and go across my body, elbows stacked under my shoulder, roll over to that hip. Level 1, bottom knee stays down, and I just lift the hip and I hold. Level 2, both legs go out. You can stack them or you can stagger them, wherever it's right for you. I got our 30 seconds. We tend to want to lean forward, open up the chest, lift up, and if it feels better, lift that arm up to the sky. So you're trying to take this bottom hip up as high as you can. Remember, that bottom knee could be staying down. That's a great place to be. The same force is coming up and over. You're almost there. 5 more seconds. Great work. So that you don't check out my derriere, I'm going to flip around for you. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bottom knee, straight legs, your choice. Get it up. So stack the shoulders, lift the arm if it's right for you. And we want to push the ground away. At the same time, we pull that hip all the way up. Stretch open the chest so you find that you're collapsing or falling forward. Lift a little bit higher. Go ahead and rise. You have 10 more seconds on this side. 5. Nice. So that's technically day 2. So we're doing great. We're cruising straight through this. From here in day 3, we're going to shift over and activate some of our back. So everyone thinks core is always the front. That's not the case. Your core actually includes those hips all the way through the hamstrings and glutes. So let's do some bridges. Feet in line with your hips and heels as close as it feels right for you. Go ahead, lift the hips all the way up. Lower them back down. If you want resistance, you're more than welcome to place something on your hips. We're going to do 20 here. What I want you to focus on is driving through the heels and lifting your hips up at the same time. Notice I'm not looking at you, and I'd rather you not look at me. Keep your gaze straight up to the sky so that your neck is in alignment with your body. We're gonna roll up to the shoulders as we lift the hips higher every time. So we're halfway there, we're gonna do 10 more here. Remember, throughout this challenge as well as today's class, stop at any time if the number might not be right for you. Your pace might be different than mine too. So we're doing 20. My count, I have 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Great job. We're gonna roll over into our Superman position. So for Superman, it's gonna activate the lower back. And what I want you to do is stop along the way, especially if you do have a sensitive lower back. Tuck your chin. Take your hands out in front of you or allow your hands to come behind your head. So full, we're gonna lift both our hands and our feet off the ground. You have the choice to do just one or the other or alternate. So we're gonna do, let's see, what do we got? We got 20 here. So choose your variation, right? So if it feels too much, you could just do upper body, you could just do lower body, or you can do them both together. You might wanna alternate between them. And the goal is to squeeze and activate through that lower back. So that's the muscle that we're working for. We want to be nice and strong around the entire spine. If you're finding your feet want to like shift out and pull away, try to put a focus on them going straight up to the sky. So I got 8 more on my count. Remember, stop if this gives you any discomfort or it's not right for your body or your lower back. You do not need to come that high. This motion does great work by going itty bitty spaces. Just as good by staying nice and low. Let's get 1 more in. Awesome. So from here, our day 4, we're doing standing ball slams. I know you guys are home and you might not have the equipment to do it with an actual weight, and that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna do some with a ball. If you have a dumbbell or you have nothing at all, you can still activate this range of motion. If you have a ball, we reach it overhead, feet come outside your hips, and you're truly gonna slam the ball down to the ground. So I'm gonna do it from the side angle. What I want you to focus on is an actual crunch in the torso. So you're straight up and you slam. Disclosure, don't go throwing dumbbells around your house, because that might result in a broken floor. So if you have a ball, you're slamming straight down. Now, if you don't have anything at all, or you're holding a weight, you're here and you're crunching down. You're here and you're crunching down. And you're pulling the belly button in and out, and you're creating a force to drive in. So let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, 1. Now for me, I feel that more in my upper core than when I'm doing them laying down, because I have more motion in that range in a standing position. Next exercise here for day 4 is our oblique bends. If you have a weight or resistance, feel free to put it in either hand or no weight at all. Soup cans, water bottles, whatever you got. We're gonna dip side to side. We're gonna do 15 on one side. So we go down and up, same side. 2, 3, 4. We want to keep the body in a straight line, and we're reaching a little further down every time. But if you find that you're leaning back or you're leaning forward, try and stay square to the side. 2 more here. All right, let's go the other way. So you always have the option to use one weight and put the elbow here. And then for me, sometimes that works because it allows me to crunch and almost exaggerate the pull with the elbow on that side, right? Remember to stay square, line up the chest, line up the hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great work. Weight goes down whether you use resistance or not. Let's come on back down towards our mat. Day 5, our first exercise is toe touches. So from here, we're gonna lay down. We're gonna take our feet up as long as it's right for your lower back. If you felt discomfort by being in this position, just bend the knees, that's fine. You can rest them on the couch. You can kind of rest them on the wall if that's better for you. We're gonna do toe reaches. Fingers come up and we reach towards the toe, we'll release back down. So we're reaching up and we're trying not to move the hips or the legs. So if you're finding that you're shifting in and out, try and engage through the lower at the same time you're reaching up through the upper core. If this bothers your head or your neck, you can always be doing the same motion by supporting that, but make sure you're not cranking on the neck. So we're reaching up and driving, trying our best not to move those hips. Reach a little higher. We got 6 more to go. 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise is windshield wipers. This is a pretty advanced position in my opinion, and if you have a sensitive lower back, this might not be at all what's right for you. So modification. Feet come down, hands come out just the same, and you're gonna drop your knees side to side. And what I want you to do is use your core to pull it back and forth. Level 2, your knees come up, same thing, we're going side to side. Level 3, you'll lift your legs and you go down and around just like your windshield wipers. Everybody, whatever position you just chose to do, I want you to stay relaxed through your upper body. You're coming up and over and dropping side to side. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. Great job. Come on up. We're heading into day 6. We're almost done with our first full week of the core challenge. If you have a weight, you can go ahead and grab it. It could be a soup can, it could be a water bottle, it could be a milk carton, whatever you got. From here, we're gonna do side to side twists. I'm gonna show you from multiple avenues. For this one, sit up, put your feet down in front of you where it's best for your body, and you're gonna go side to side. You make it harder by leaning back, but you have to maintain that engaged core for a flat back. So let's go side to side. With or without weight is absolutely fine. So there's no need to use a weight. You can use a ball, you can use a weight, use whatever you have in your household to shift side to side. So reach down and begin to find more of a range of motion as you can. So we're doing 30 total, so that's 15 on either side. So we got 10, 9, can you lean back a little bit more? Yes, chest up, 3, 2, done. Last exercise for our first week, we're still on day 6, is legs in and out or V-ups. I'm gonna give you a few variations here. So, legs in and out, option 1, hands stay glued to the ground, feet come up and you just hold. Option 2, you move them in and out with your hands connected. Option 3, release the hands, go in and out. Option 4, wait. Between those feet, you gotta squeeze it hard. And you're gonna go out and in. And with that being said, your other variation is a V-up. So hands come overhead, feet extend away, you reach up, touch the toes, you gotta find balance on the glutes. Touch the toes, release like that. Okay, so gave you a bunch of options. We're gonna do 15. You choose you. Weight, no weight, feet down, V-ups. You can rewind the video if you've forgotten what variation you wanted to do. All right, let's go. 15. In and outs. Hands down, hands extended. Option to do those V-ups if you'd rather do it. So check in with your chest and your shoulders. Make sure they don't collapse. So we're lifting up through the chest. We're squeezing in through the core. As you can hear, it's difficult for me to speak because I'm squeezing it really, really tight. You got 4, 3, 2, yes. You guys are awesome. So week 1 core challenge, we went through every day. So now you know the exercises. You can go back through this video to watch them again if you need, if you forgot them, you didn't know the modifications, or tune in. I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna do it live with all of you guys throughout the challenge. Personally, I'm gonna start it on May 1st. With that being said, let's do some stretches. So on day 7, we get into some stretches. First stretch we're gonna do is our cat and our cow pose. You're gonna take your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips, flex through that toes, or if you're not concerned to balance, you can relax them down. First stretch, lift your chest, look up and create the letter U through the core. Drop the belly down, lift up a little bit more through your chest. Push the ground away and rise, and just breathe here. This might feel a little funky because I'm asking you to condense into that lower back that we worked already, but what I'm asking you to really do is open and stretch out the abs. All right, let's do the opposite. Begin at your glutes, roll all the way in, and then look up and under at your belly button. Push the ground away, create space into your upper back. Tuck your chin and drive the center of your back up to the sky. All the way in with that belly button. Hold that stretch for a little bit. Keep breathing. I'm going to say hi to a few folks. Good morning, Jean Ann. All right. Almost there. Great job. Let's get it still stretching out the front. We're going to do our Sphinx pose. So from here, come on down all the way to your stomach. Release your hands out in front of you. Drop your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Pushing with your palms down, open your chest. Hips stay down on the ground. We lift through the chest, and we're stretching all the way from the top of the core through the center. We're pushing the ground away. Open up and open the front of our chest. If you have sensitive shoulders, you can stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, let's head into our upward dog. Hands shift back. We push the ground away, lift the chest, lift the hips, top of your feet's on the ground. So hips are free, just in case you can't see the difference. Shoulders are opening, so if you're collapsed here, you gotta push, lift the bottom of your palms, lift it up. Let's hold this for 10, 6, 3, 2, reach up, come on down. Roll onto your back. Last stretch here for day 7, we're gonna hug our knees into our chest. So what I want you to focus on here is allowing your butt to come off the ground. Just do some circles or just simply hold it in, whatever feels good for you. You could do the figure 8s, massage out your lower back. Circles are in, up and down, whatever you want to do right now. So your chance to just give some self-love to that space. Breathe and release down and away. So those are the last stretches for day 7. I'm going to add a few more right now while we have time together. Let's hug just one knee into your chest. Doesn't matter which one. Foot goes down, knee comes up on the other side. So still hugging one of the knees into your chest. All right, let's go a little deeper. Take that foot and stretch it out. So elongating through that other foot. Same thing, we're hugging that knee into our chest. Awesome work. Take the bottom of your foot to the top of your thigh. Knee up, arms out. Take that knee across your body and gaze over your shoulder. That knee might not touch the ground, but we do want to keep your upper back flat. So do what you have to do to keep that positioning. Great job, guys. Let's flip over to the other side. Hug one knee into the other knee into your chest. Allow that foot to stay with the foot flat, knee up to the sky. It's Wednesday, if you guys are unaware of the day, so we're halfway through this week, halfway through phenomenal progress. Whether you guys have just chosen to watch a few of the videos with us live or watch them off on your own, hopefully we're here just to get you through the next few weeks until we're allowed to see you again. But I can't stress it enough. Let us know what you need from us. We're doing this based off of feedback that's right for you guys. So gonna take that top foot across, shift it. It'd be great to hear what kind of equipment you have